What is up, guys? It's Variety, or Jack, or Drama. I realize that obviously my last upload was 4 months ago. I get that. And I know I apologized in that video and said I was going to be making uploads, and obviously I haven't, since there's been that 4-month time frame where there's been absolutely nothing on my channel. I really do get that. The first thing I do want to point out, and I just want to thank you guys for actually maintaining consistent on my channel. I checked my analytics, and you know, I think it's quite amazing to see that people still view my videos consistently. People still are subscribing, even with the lack of uploads on my own channel. So I want to say, first off, thank you for that, because that actually means a lot to me. Secondly, as of right now, it's the 23rd of January 2015, and this means it's a new year, obviously, and as part of my New Year's resolution this year, I'm going to be making more videos, and it's going to start today. This first video coming up right now, obviously, is my first video, and it should be, I started on a Friday, so I should be making videos consistently for a very long time now. I'm going to try to remain consistent, but just right off the bat, since I'm coming back, if we can get 3 or 4 likes, depending on how you guys are feeling on this video, that would be really good. Really great, honestly. So without further ado, let's get into this topic of the video. So the topic of today's video is how to convince your parents to let you have something. I don't know what I'm going to be titling this, but really it's just about how to let your parents to get you something, or convince your parents to let you have something, because I know personally, at least with Call of Duty, for example, that it was a big factor for me to actually be able to get the game when I was younger. To even get the game, I had to convince my parents a boatload. I had to wait like 6 months without back talking, getting grounded, getting good grades in school. I did this all consistently for 6 months, 6 to 7 months, and I only have the game for like 3 months. But the point of the story is that I waited a very long time doing a lot of the things that I'm explaining to you guys. And if it's something that you actually really want, then these 3 steps that I have actually should really secure that. So step number 1 is you need to show your parents that you're confident enough to do whatever you want or have whatever you want. Like I said, today's video's example is going to be you know, mature games, Call of Duty, Battlefield, etc., etc. As I pointed out, I had to wait a very long time, and that's how I showed I was confident enough. I was getting good grades in school. I was doing well. I was being a competent individual for an 11-year-old, I believe. So really, you just need to show that your parents that you're competent. You can do this by being mature around the house, by not back talking, by being respectable, you know, etc., etc. You just need to be sort of, quote unquote, like a good man. Even if you're 11, 12 years old, you need to show that you can be that person, that model, that status quo of being mature. And that's really going to help you out, because your parents are going to start noticing that. If even don't even mention what you want, just start acting mature, and your parents are definitely going to notice that. Step number 2 is you need to have good grades. Now, I did mention that in the previous step, but really good grades is what secures a lot of things for me. As a student, since I'm only 14 years old, having good grades in school honestly is one of the biggest factors for me, because honestly, the only really job I have during the school year currently is getting good grades. And so if you can prove to your parents, especially if you have bad grades right now, that you're investing time in other things besides, you know, gaming or whatever else hobby that you like to do, you're showing your parents that you can invest time in doing schoolwork and getting good grades. That will show up to them, especially if you don't mention what you're doing or what you want before you do this, because it's definitely going to come in handy. So if you get good grades and you're a competent person, your parents are going to take notice of this, and they're obviously going to realize, wow, you know, my son or my daughter is doing really well right now. They might be, you know, my parents would always suspect that I want something, but maybe your parents don't do that, and it'll eventually move into your favor. And the final step I have for you guys is that you need to be responsible. As I mentioned this in the previous step and the step before that, you need to be a responsible person. This goes along with being mature, but you need to show that your parents that you can handle simple things like doing your chores, or working, or mowing the lawn, shoveling the snow, raking the leaves. You need to show that you're responsible enough to do those without being asked, without being paid, to be that person. Because your parents, I will tell you, will take notice of this. And after a while, they'll either ask you or you can mention it to them. And trust me, it works in your favor, guys. If you can maintain this, it's a lifestyle changer, because you're going to become like this eventually. You're just going to be a well-rounded person. And B, it'll help you out in whatever you want. If you want a dog, if you want a game, if you want an Xbox One, if you want to, I don't even know what you want, but whatever you want or need, and these 3 steps, I promise you, will help you get, help you get whatever you want. Because like I said, back when I was 11, I wanted Call of Duty Black Ops. I waited 6 months consistently. I was good. I didn't back talk. I got good grades. I was a responsible kid for 11 years old. And guess what? I got the game, and that's what I would recommend for you guys to do. To get whatever you want. On the side note, guys, if you did like this video, please leave it a like and a subscribe, because as I said, it really does help me out, and videos will be coming at you, I promise, once a day, I promise. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, consistently, once a day, every day, videos will be coming out to you guys. I will be having my Twitter and my Instagram links down in the description below, so if you want to go follow me and stay up to date with me outside of YouTube, go give those a follow, like a few of my Instagram pictures, maybe I'll give you a follow back, who knows. And besides that, if you have any questions or concerns, leave them in the comment section below, because I will be checking those now, because I'm actually active. School's going really well for me, so everything's really good. And that's also what I want to mention. I've been inactive specifically because school, and also because I'm a lazy human being in general. So once again, if you did like this video, give it a like and subscribe, and I'll be signing out, guys. Peace.